And rewind. It's the most important thing. You gotta rewind VHS. Jump cut. What, you can't skip? Nah, you gotta wait till it rewinds. Thank you for rewinding. Life 101. Corey Haim, an education at heart. Don't really remember it much, but it was one of the ones that came along his mid-career. Again, roughly around the mid-90s, I would say. What's that noise? It's a VHS coming out. Okay, so Life 101. Welcome to the final episode of the reviews. Now, there is an episode after this, which is me reflecting on the series. So this has been filmed on Christmas Eve. I've just watched Life 101. I got it 2 months ago now, and it's just been sitting on the shelf, and I had this in my original collection. I absolutely love this film, and it's so hard to get a hold of. It's not on DVD. You can't see it any kind of like streaming services and stuff like that. Amy Dolmez, who is in Demolition University at the time, she must have been dating Corey. And again, Life 101 with the peace sign, which Haim's pretty much rocking in Dream Little Dream. And again, I haven't seen that now for 15 years or something easy. And I've put it on tonight and I've absolutely loved it. Obviously recently watching Roomies and then Lucas. They are two films that popped into my head when I seen this, because obviously Haim moves to a dorm. He's interested in a girl, a bit like It's a Dream Machine. Again, casting him as a 17-year-old in the mid-90s, really. But I'm honestly going to say this. I think this is the best he's looked in a movie. He's slim, he's wearing his glasses. I'm going to take my glasses off, actually, because I don't wear them that much. And it'll absolutely give us a rocking headache, especially in the UV room. But I've put it on there, and I've absolutely loved it. He narrates a lot, like he does a bit in Oh, What a Night. And it's kind of like what I've talked about for the whole series. What if Haim had went that way instead of doing that film? And this is totally lost. You know, it's lost. It's like, when I look at the collection, another jump cut, like down there, that's the only way that's available. Not on DVD, it's not on Laserdisc. You know, he shows his love, his passion. It's got some darks bits about it. You know, the Donnie, the guy who called Donatello, you'll recognise him as Joey's doppelganger twin in the episode of Friends. He's in there. And then you've got Amy, who's in Demolition U or Demolition University, whichever company you get it in. And it just moseys along. It's about discovery. It's about finding girls, dating girls. It's got some really funny bits about dreaming. There's a bit where there's a fish tank in there, and it just screams Roomies. So I honestly think like whoever made this film was aware and had watched Roomies and Haim, for instance. But like, as I said, like just reflecting, like tonight I've actually filmed an episode called episode 44, because I made a typo. This is my list when I made the episode series. So that there is the entire series of Corey. 46 is Roomies, 47's PSI Factor, so 48. So this is the 50th episode filmed, give or take, with the encore episode I filmed a couple of weeks back, a couple of months back now. And that's like pretty much all been filmed over the course of the last year. And rewatching these films and Discovery, and like, I don't think there's anything I haven't rewatched, and I think what a gem this has been to be the last one. You know, Last Resort, absolutely crazy, absolutely insane. And like a couple of weeks ago when I was watching Last Resort, I thought, I don't need another beer. I thought like, nah. And I watched Last Resort quite sober, and I went and enjoyed that film. But looking back at that, you know, it should have been available. It should have been a bigger hit. Life 101, maybe's, again, the 101, the whole, it's a class, kind of definition of a class you take in America. We don't have that over here. It's like biology, that's it. Instead of chemistry, physics, art. I mean, fucking hell, when we were in school and we're doing music, our fucking school teacher music teacher just disappeared. I'm like, alright, so we're not doing music then. Do you know what I mean? But it's been on there, I've enjoyed it. I got vibes of Just One Girls. I just think this is a complete lost gem. I think this should have definitely had impact in the UK. I also think it should have had a better name. And it tiptoes around like touchy subjects. on campus kind of stuff like Higher Learn would follow, and this is based off a novel called Higher Education. Absolutely smashes out the soundtrack as well. I think this is a completely lost gem of Corey's, and I think this is something that really, if this was going to come out, I think it would catch a lot of people off guard. Once again, he looks great, rocking black hair, black glasses on all the time, pulling like a Buddy Holly kind of look, you know. And I think everyone pulls in the performance. It's about building a relationship, but it's not about catching the girl, you know. It's dealing with like problems you have when you have a girl, and you know, I almost got with her, like the fantasies as well. And it's set in like a weird time period. It's a couple of times I couldn't really pinpoint where it was because it's the middle of a 90s movie. It didn't feel like a middle of a 90s movie. But yeah, see you in the outtakes. Hello. So when I discovered that episode 44 was a like mistitle, because episode 0, which is the episode follows this, is like written on there, episode 44. I was and like I went in the other room, I waffled away about this, mastered that, released that straight away, which is one of the first videos this year I've released as soon as it's been done. And then I released the unboxing of that, and then I've released Me, Myself and I, because I generally think I want all the episodes out. So Last Resort's has been on 40 minutes, and fucking hell, if I knew what I knew when I was making Last Resort, I can stand here right now and go, right, final episode's going to be me waffling away. But yeah, it's all good. It's Christmas Eve. Life 101. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now, and thank you very much for enjoying and watching and commenting on the series. Bye.